Madeline followed Bohème with a featured role in a new Richard Rodgers musical on Broadway. The good news was Madeline found some lifelong friends in the cast, and two of them are here with us today. Please welcome, and he's already here, Steve Ross, the cabaret star at the piano, and the original leading lady of 2x2, JOAN COPELAND.
He's queer in his ways, his appetite fails, but he's hungry for praise. And the sights that he's seen are the sights that he'll see. Old isn't easy to be. An old man gets cranky at night when barrels won't lift and an apple won't bite. When what used to be sure has a whole other face. Old is an unfriendly place. He walks like he's smoothing out bumps in a rug. For hours he'll stare at a spot. The hug that he gives you is hardly a hug. You remember the hug that it's not anymore. An old man, he's sometimes afraid. He sings to the sun, but he's partial to shade. He's the burdensome thing that our family ignores. He's to put in a room and to lock all the doors except when an old man is yours.
When the Tony nominations were announced in 1971, 2x2 received one for Best Actor in a Featured Role. Here is that nominee to perform his lovely ballad from the show, Walter Willison.
I do not know a day I did not love you. I can't remember love not being there. The planting when the earth ran through your fingers. The harvest when the sun danced in your hair. I do not know a day I did not need you. will not know a day I do not love you. The way that I have loved you all and as we face the promise of tomorrow, one fact alone is full and filled with song. You will not know a day I do not love you. The way that I have loved you Linda Hopkins, who actually played Madeline's part when I played Nolan in 2x2. We'll sing that to you. She was actually saw us in the show, too. I wanted to say something. Can I say something, Charnin? Okay. Well, Madeline actually did sing that song once, just once. Now, to understand this story, you have to understand that during 2x2, when anybody was on television, I was Richard Rodgers' go-to guy because I had that song and I would sing it on television. So he even went so far as to ask our incredible legendary conductor Jay Blackton to make a special orchestration for me because, you know, in the show we had a 22-piece orchestra, but on TV you had smaller orchestras. So Jay wrote this incredibly beautiful smaller orchestration and Richard Rodgers gave it to me as a gift. We did the Today Show and the David Frost Show and telethons. It was fantastic. So one night before the show, Maddie comes in my dressing room and she says, Waller, call me Waller, I have a favor to ask. I said, sure, what is it? She said, well, they want me to do the Tonight Show. Johnny Carson wants me because I guess he likes ingenues better than juveniles. So I said, well, that's great. That's fantastic, Maddie. And she said, but the thing is, because I don't have a ballad in the show, Dick wants me to sing your song. And I said, well, Maddie, that's fantastic. And she said, yeah, but he also wants me to use your orchestration and do it in your key. And I said, well, that's fantastic, of course you can. And I thought that was so incredibly sweet of her to actually come in the dress. Who would do that, you know? But she was so sensitive to come in and ask me about that. And she was incredible on this night show. She sang shit out of that song. She was brilliant. Now, here's the ironic part, is that actually, out of town, Maddie did have a ballad in the show. Now, you have to understand that the penultimate moment of Act 1 is when Japheth, my character, sings that song that you just heard to his older brother's wife and admits that he's secretly been in love with her all his life, and that's why he's never gotten married, and he won't be coming on the ark. It all works out. Now, earlier in the show, Japheth has run away in rebellion. He's run away to the village and he's standing up on a soapbox and he's yelling at the townspeople that they have to get their act together because God's going to destroy the world and God shouldn't destroy the world and they better clean up their act. Well, they don't like that very much. So they're about to attack him when he is saved by one of the girls from the temple. temple of the golden ram. It's reformed. Of course, Madeline, her character, is Goldie, golden girl from the golden ram. So she follows Japheth home, she meets the family, and Noah and Esther, Japheth's parents, decide this is a great opportunity to marry him off because as God has decreed, you can't come on the ark unless you're, wait for it, 2 by 2. So, the ironic part is that the person who proposes to Goldie is not Japheth, it's his mother, Esther. And that's the setup for the little scene. Now, what's interesting about this song is it was cut in Boston, and that would be October of 1970, 44 years ago. It has not been heard anywhere on any stage sung by anyone until this afternoon. So it is a New York premiere, and to set up the scene, imagine me, we'll imagine, first of all, Madeline as Goldie, golden girl from the temple, stunning gold, fabulous gold. And imagine Goldie and Madeline as played by me. And I shaved especially for this. And then imagine Esther, played by Esther. Could you come up here and help me, Charlie? Would you?
Yeah, sure.
I learned this at 5 in the morning, so. Now I'm Goldie, she's Esther.
I mean, you're Goldie.
Old habits die hard.
I always got the whole two myself. And I still do. And that's 50 years ago. Yes, dear, what do you want me to say? Goldie, no, Goldie, please marry Japheth.
Me? Getting married to a person. Getting married to a person. I cannot imagine me ever getting married to a person. It means giving up my freedom, taking on a life, changing from a woman right into a wife. Getting married to a person is for other persons, not I. Being married to a person, really living with a person, I cannot imagine me ever really giving with a person. I could never stand the tensions, never pass the test, deal with all the problems, cleaning, cooking, guest. Being married to a person is for other persons, not I. And then to have to stay in love, stay involved and stay inviting, and then to see that it's in two, and it's intense and it's in writing. Getting married to a person, getting married to a person. Yes, I can imagine me never getting married to a person. Many thanks for your proposal and the lovely plan. Wonder what I'd answer If you were a man, getting married to a person is for other person.